This reminds you that life is much more than a clock. Pure natural elegance. Because the music has the power to transport us to special places and moments. Incredible the level of peace that's felt in every gesture of the people here. Here, each person seems to be at their best moment, without needing anything else. Do you remember that time when laughing was as easy as breathing? This is the result of living without fear of what others will say. This reminds you that true beauty is in authenticity. This is confirmation that that inner fire you miss so much is still burning, waiting for new fuel. This is the transformative power of living a life with a positive focus. Because living here isn't just a dream, it's a mindset you can cultivate starting today. Just look at how confidence becomes the best outfit in this place. Because the mindset of freedom is contagious and starts with small decisions. Incredible how the sun highlights that person's confidence. Because true wealth is having the freedom to choose how to live. Just look at how confidence blends with the landscape, creating a perfect picture. While your boss fills you with tasks, the only responsibility here is deciding how relaxed you want to be. You can't help but notice the magnetic aura that people who truly live in the moment have. Because this beach mindset can be yours no matter where you live. Living with that inner peace is the true goal. Here, each person radiates that confidence that only comes from living in paradise. That's the peace that's felt when you live without plans, just enjoying. That emotional maturity of letting go of what doesn't add up is what allows space for what does matter. It's an aura that makes you desire that same peace and security for your life. Can you imagine waking up every day surrounded by this vibrant energy? It's a confidence that's earned over time when you feel good about yourself. In the office, the air conditioning freezes your soul, but here the sea breeze awakens a unique vitality. That freedom of time is what allows each day to be a new adventure without pressures. Because true beauty lies in the power you give to your own life. It's an elegance that disarms you. There's a serenity in the environment that invites you to let go of all stress. Share in the comments what inspires you about people who live with this energy. Fashion passes, but personal style that comes from knowing yourself well is eternal and unmatched. This is the most important lesson a place like this can teach you. Here, confidence is the only accessory that really matters, and it shows in every step. Did you see that natural elegance that leaves you speechless? You can't help but notice the natural grace that dazzles in every movement. Because the most magnetic version of yourself is waiting for you to dare to set it free. Here, each look into the future seems to be charged with that same hope we used to have in our best moments. Did you see the level of confidence that person has? This reminds you that life is much more than a clock. That's the security that's felt for miles without needing words. This is the most important lesson a place like this can teach you. This place teaches you to live without complexes. Because travel is the best investment in memories and personal growth. They move with a security that disarms you. Comment below. What would be the hardest thing for you to let go of to live like this? This is true beauty, the kind that comes from a tranquil soul. Because freedom isn't a place, it's a decision you make every morning. There's something about these turquoise waters that awakens the nostalgia for when loving and being loved was natural. In the gym, everyone wants the best physique, but here strength comes from being comfortable in your skin. Living without shame is true freedom. You can't help but notice the aura of security that person radiates. Do you remember that time when your curiosity was so intense that every day was an exciting new lesson? Did you see that person who walked by with an effortless, seductive energy? This is the power of living a life without filters, just you. This is the kind of luxury that can't be bought, it can only be lived. There's an energy in the air that makes you want to leave your worries behind. That's the carefreeness that only comes when you feel completely free. Here, people feel so comfortable in their own skin that their energy attracts you. Fashion passes, But personal style that comes from knowing yourself well is eternal and unmatched. This reminds you that life is much more than a clock. You can't help but notice how the sun illuminates that person. That digital disconnection is what allows a real connection with yourself and your essence. True beauty comes from a tranquil soul. Here, each person seems to be at their best moment, without needing anything else. While people stress about the future, here the only concern is the present. Living with that peace is the true goal. It's impossible not to see the tranquility in the gestures of each person who crosses your path. Comment below, would it be yoga, meditation, or simply enjoying the silence? Tell me in the comments, who would you invite to enjoy this paradise with you? Because in the end, your security is your best accessory. Because the music has the power to transport us to special places and moments. That natural elegance that doesn't need expensive brands to radiate class and genuine sophistication, always. The real adventure isn't the destination. It's the journey you make toward your own freedom. Here, a freedom is breathed that makes everything seem possible and achievable. This is confirmation that that heart intelligence you miss so much is still there, waiting to be consulted. Because life is much better when you dare to live it. Fashion passes, but personal style that comes from knowing yourself well is eternal and unmatched. What inspires you most about people who live with so much freedom in a place like this? That freedom to live without the tyranny of the calendar is what allows each sunrise to be an opportunity. That's the tranquility that's felt when you live with a free mind. Every movement tells the story of someone who has completely freed themselves. While your cell phone vibrates non-stop, here only the vibration of life is felt. This is proof that freedom is a choice. Look at how people here move with an elegance that time can't hurry. Incredible the level of peace that's felt in every gesture of the people here. That confidence of knowing you have everything you need to find your way without external help. That healthy relationship with food that's born from listening to your body, instead of fads. Because sometimes, just dreaming about these places gives us the motivation we need. While in meetings time flies, here every minute feels like an eternity. That mindfulness in motion is what turns simple activities into moments of active meditation. Pure confidence that leaves you speechless. This is the power of living without worries, with a light soul. This place is a reminder that there's always something more. The pressure of daily life stays on the asphalt, but the peace that's breathed here is felt in every step. Look at how the sun illuminates people's skin here. Because sometimes, just dreaming about these places gives us the motivation we need. That confidence is the result of stopping running and starting to enjoy every step. This is the elegance of living without needing to pretend to be someone else. Here, each person radiates that same luminosity that makes everything around them more vibrant. What do you think people who radiate this confidence have in common? The work week is an invention, but full life is a daily and personal choice. Look at how people move, as if they were in their own movie. While others stress about their bank account, people here invest in happiness. That temporal freedom allows each moment to become a small celebration of life. There's no traffic here, just a flow of people who walk with an elegance that disarms you completely. You can't help but notice how authenticity can be so powerful and attractive. Did you notice how the sun accentuates that person's confidence? It's impossible not to notice how the environment brings out the best in everyone who walks here. Because this seductive energy is a reminder that life is meant to be enjoyed. While your phone notifications don't stop ringing, people here only focus on the sun and sand. Leave it in the comments. What's the first thing you'd do if you were here? Pure natural elegance. Perfect nutrition isn't in external rules, it's in your internal bodily wisdom. This is the power of living in a place where the energy pushes you to be your best version. Because that freedom you feel when watching them isn't just nostalgia, it's a promise of what you can experience again. While problems pile up in the office, here only sunsets pile up. This place teaches you that serenity is the key to happiness. What song would you like to listen to while walking on this beach? Here, natural beauty merges with confidence, creating a magnetic aura. Because living with this tropical freedom is a melody that fills your soul. In the end, the best version of yourself is the one that isn't afraid to be seen. Imagine changing your weekend plans for the simple pleasure of walking with total freedom. Just look at why these exclusive beaches become so addictive for those who visit them. Here, each person walks with that same carefreeness, as if they've rediscovered the magic of living without haste. What would you do differently if you knew you had the power to transform yourself so radically? This is proof that those dreams you put away in the drawer are still waiting for their moment to shine. Write in the comments, what emotion does this scene evoke in you?